Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, they think I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs and teach.
Yo! Welcome to the Bucket Discussions podcast, where we go beyond the stat sheet. We go beyond the narrative to bring out that real, authentic, fire sports conversation. It's your host, Taj James, a.k.a. TJ, a.k.a. KD Trey 5 Jr., a.k.a. him, Duncan. Welcome. Hey, partners, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey, what's good with it, man? It's the girl's damn sugar. Dr. James. Trigger Trey. The one. No, I'm playing. But I go by Trey, but you can follow me on Instagram at IamTrey.j or follow me or add me on Snapchat at Lordy with E _TJ40. I'm gonna pass it to bro.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coop, aka Clip City, aka Bills Mafia, who's up right now 33-10 on the Patriots. You already know the deal. You already know the deal. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, welcome back to Bucket Discussions, man. Let's get back into another episode, man. Let's get to it.
All right, man. It's only right that we start here. Hometown hood legend, Ty Thomas, Kai Thomas.
Yeah, talk to him. Yeah.
Just announced that he is returning back to the crib, back to Kansas, and attending Kansas University, Big 8 to play football.
Rock Chalk.
Hey.
Jay.
Rock Chalk.
Hey,
man.
Hey, bro, back in the building, bro. That's shout out to bro, man.
Hey, number 8 said he gonna put the city on his shoulders, piggyback.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kai, bro, welcome back to Kansas, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We're glad to have you, man.
We said welcome back.
Hey, for real, on a serious note, though, bro, congratulations on a big move, man. Hey, we need you to come on the show, bro. If anybody that's close to Kai is watching this, bro, get this to him right now. We need you on the show, bro. We just need 15, 20 minutes, bro. We need you. We need you on here, bro. We need you to inspire the city, man. You a hood hero. You a hood legend, man. Come on here, and congratulations.
Hey, hero, man. Good work, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You put in that work, man. You came back to the city, man. Well, Lawrence, Kansas, man. Rock Chalk, Jayhawk. Go KU. Shout out Kai Thomas, man. Keep doing your thing, my boy.
Big facts, man. Hey, you ain't from Topeka High if you ain't seen his highlights, man. That boy's vicious on the field. You know what I'm saying? And on the court too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, big shout out to Kai, man. Hey, that's lit as fuck that he's about to be back here in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out Kai, fresh off a MVP. I forgot what the name of y'all bowl game was, but bro had 150 rushing on the ground, man. Congratulations. Hey, bro, shout out to you, man. All right, next up. We got the 76ers are potentially looking to trade Tobias Harris. They're trying to throw him into a 3-team, 4-team trade. Does anybody really want Tobias Harris? Just let me know that.
Hey, bro.
Mr. $180 million.
Nah, we cool. You might as well go sign J. Cole himself, bro. No reason for the knockoff.
Oh, God. He said he was knockoff. Damn.
Hey, bro, but bro, he's a cool player. But for that price, I think a team would be foolish to kind of accept that. Like, y'all made that deal. That's something y'all gonna have to live with. I ain't gonna lie. You make your bed, you lay in it. And that's a bad bed. I ain't gonna lie.
I swear to God. Big facts. So, no, I gotta agree with you, bro. I wouldn't personally take on Tobias Harris' contract. You know what I'm saying? Back like maybe in 2018, maybe when he was considered underrated. But as of right now, man, I personally wouldn't do that. You know, I feel like that's why they're trying to throw Tobias Harris in the trade with Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make his contract look a little bit more desirable. And that's why I feel like they're trying to do like a 3-team or a 4-team trade deal, because ain't no 1 or 2 teams finna take on Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris contract like under one deal. You know what I'm saying? That'd just be dumb as hell. Like, it just wouldn't even be right. So I feel like that's why they're trying to get him out in like a 3 to 4 team trade deal. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it a little bit more desirable for the team that's actually taking him on. Because honestly, bro, I don't feel like for either Tobias Harris or Ben Simmons, they're going to get what they're thinking they are in return. They're probably going to get some decent role players, maybe some decent young players at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see what they're going to potentially get for Tobias Harris, who's under $180 million contract till I think 2023 or 2024. It just ain't worth it, man. But how you feeling, Taj?
All right, man. So Tobias Harris, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. But I just kind of feel like people don't really pay enough attention to him because you know how a lot of people's down on Ben Simmons, especially from last year's playoffs. We know he didn't shoot in fourth quarters, but Tobias Harris also didn't play. He didn't play well in those series against the Atlanta Hawks last year. So I feel like for 180 mil, I'm cool off Tobias Harris for real.
Big fact.
That's all I got to say on that one.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel like it'd make it a little easier to for the 76ers to get rid of Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris because now they got like Shake Milton to fall back on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese Maxey. They got young players that they can fall back on and, you know, like have the fans still be pleased. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like if they trade them two players, it's not like they going to be like freaking ship sunk in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like they'll be all right. I feel like they'll be all right regardless of what they get back or whether they keep them or not. I don't think they're going to win a championship or nothing like that, but I still think they'll be like a decent playoff team. You feel me?
So.
I'll try for that G-Ray. But I kind of feel like he's a decent third player on the team. But if you think you're going to trade him to get like a superstar player, now it makes sense. It's smart for them to throw him in with Ben Simmons because you can get rid of that contract. Because this is the reason why the 76ers are trying to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't mistake us. We're not saying that Tobias Harris is a bad player, but for that, it's not worth it.
Not at all.
Yeah, that contract price is crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro. For someone that averages about like 15 points a game.
Yeah, 15 points a game.
He's a good three.
Yeah, definitely, bro. He's just a glorified role player at this point. That's pretty much all it is. That's pretty much all I have to say about that.
He does his thing, but it's just like you're getting star player play, star player pay. That's crazy if you think you're finna get somebody's finna just, hey, we'll take that. Nah, we cool. Unless somebody has the belief that he can go out there and be, you know, carry a star player load, be that first option. But I don't think anybody.
Yeah, bro. There's really not too much else to say on that one, bro.
All right, man. We seeing this three-headed monster. It began to sound like a myth because we never seen these guys on the court together. It began to sound like this three-headed demon that everybody spoke of, but we see it together. KD, James Harden, and Kyrie on the court together this season. What are you guys' like initial reactions? What are you guys' thoughts? Do you think? I'm not a person to overreact, but they did look pretty good together. These last few games I tapped into. I'm glad. First off, I'm glad to see Kyrie back out there, and I'm glad to see everybody's out there, not injured, playing pretty healthy. But what do you guys think of this? What are you guys' initial reactions? How you feel about them playing together? Do you feel like it's living up to the hype?
Off the rip, bro. Definitely impressed. You know what I'm saying? Definitely what I thought or what we expected. You know what we would see from them. You know, Kyrie honestly hasn't even been back to his full form, and they've still been dominating. You know what I'm saying? We just seen what they did to the Bulls, who was first in the East. You know what I'm saying? So this team really isn't nothing to play with. Even with Kyrie missing, they're still a team not to be reckoned with in the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? And just adding Kyrie just gives them that like little cherry on top, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And now that he's back, he just provides a little bit of, or not a little bit, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Of extra scoring, a lot of extra playmaking for that team. And also it helps their bench, you know what I'm saying? Because it helps Patty Mills go back to the bench and produce for that second unit. So overall, man, this is definitely good for the Brooklyn Nets. And I feel like this is good for the NBA just because, I mean, it's just good to see these three players play on the same court at the same time. You know what I'm saying? There isn't one NBA fan that doesn't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is just good for the league. It's good for the team. And honestly, bro, I'm completely satisfied with what I've seen from this team so far.
Bro, exactly what you just said, though. Adding Kyrie Irving was more than just having Kyrie Irving back, bro. It takes stress off the whole team. KD, Patty Mills, James Harden, Steve Nash, everybody. But basically the whole organization, man. That's the reason why they added them back to play strictly road games. I feel like, obviously, bro, what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Kyrie Irving's one of the best point guards in NBA history. And the NBA is a better place, bro, when Kyrie Irving's hooping, man. So, I mean, I feel like it's that simple. Having those three players back together, I feel like they have a 80, 85, 90% chance of winning the East and getting to the finals. I don't know what's going to happen when they get to the finals. But you see what happened last year when they played the Milwaukee Bucks. They were this close.
Literally.
The whole thing. Winning the whole East. So, I feel like when you get Kyrie Irving back, that puts you over the hump. He's a great player. We seen him come back against the Pacers and he had 22. Bro, he hasn't played in I don't know how long. So for you to come back and just drop 22, that shows you how much of a demon you are, man. So Kyrie Irving back on the Nets, man, is definitely going to be a problem for the rest of the NBA.
So, bro, I definitely agree with both of y'all. Me personally, I'm just like, when I seen it, I was like, hey, we heard about it, we talked about it. To see it in action is actually kind of crazy. Like when you like I seen them when I seen them on the bench together, like they had got sat down because they were, of course, were winning the game. They were on the bench just chopping it up, laughing. It's like that's really a scary sight to see. Like I don't even know how you game plan for that. Like normally, it reminds me not exactly of the situation that we had in not Oklahoma, but Golden State. But it's putting me in that frame of mind where it's just like, how do you game plan? You got this guy, you got KD, first off, that's KD. There's no other explanation. You got Kyrie. It's really all three of these players have been like franchise players at some point. So for all these three of these players to be together on one team is definitely something that puts fear in your heart and definitely keeps coaches up at night as to how we're going to defend these guys because that's trouble. I ain't gonna lie.
Scary hours, like Jersey said.
Shit, yo.
Thanks.
So, bro.
All right, man. Last but not least, let's stay on the topic of Kyrie Irving. So, bro, we see this crazy report come out, and at first I didn't know if it was true or not, but they said the NBA would let Kyrie Irving play home games, but the NBA is going to fine the Brooklyn Nets. I believe it was $5K a game. Don't quote me on this, but that's what I believe I seen. $5K for each game that he plays for the rest of the season, just home games.
I think it was like it starts at 1, then it goes like for the first game it's 1,000, second game is 3, then after that is 5.
All right, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do y'all think that's worth it?
I mean, I feel like if I was a coach and I definitely want my guys to be together. You kind of want your guys to play these games to learn, pick up on each other's habits. Like they haven't played that much together, all three at once. So you kind of want your guys to build that connection. Of course, they'll build that connection in practice, but in practice is different than the actual game situation. You definitely want your guys on the floor playing together, learning each other, getting comfortable with the roles. Because we've seen how James Harden, especially with James Harden, we've seen how he was when he's real unsure of himself. It's kind of like, oh my God, what is he doing? But like I feel like when you're able to get those guys sure of their roles, understanding what's going on, understanding their spots, how to space the floor, how to navigate, how to approach the game with all three of each other on the court. Once they learn that, I feel like you have a real championship contending team. It definitely will be in their interest to get these guys together on the court together all at once. But I think $5,000 a game is a hefty fine. I don't know if I'm at like I don't know how I would approach this. I don't know if I would approach this as like, okay, Kyrie, you got to come up off some of that if you want to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or you pick and choose your schedule. Like, where these guys, this will be a good game, this will be a good game. But you never know on any given night in the NBA, a team could get hot and it could turn into one of those adverse situations that you may be facing. You kind of want your guys to see random players just kind of get hot and like, oh, what are they going to do? How do they react? How do they bounce back? But I don't know if I would just upfront it. I think if Kyrie doesn't want to get the shot, and that's definitely respectable, he's going to get they're going to get fined for it. I feel like, hey, maybe he shoulders some of it if he wants to play. And I don't know, as an organization, if I'm Kyrie, I would definitely love to see them pay for it all. and him just hoop so he can hoop comfortably on the floor and do what he does, gets back to his normal regular living life, man. Just hooping. I know he enjoys the game, but you definitely don't want to see a guy like that be sat out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Big facts. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, bro. There's two quick things I got to say about this. First is, like you just said, bro, if Kyrie is willing to, take money out of his pay and put that towards, the fee that they'll have to pay, I think that'd be 100% okay. But at the end of the day, the second thing I was going to say is I feel like it's a little bit weird that you got a team low key kind of like paying to win. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going against, the violations, the health and safety protocols to play their players. But at the same time, they're paying this fee to have their player play. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It seems a little weird to me that's even kind of allowed. But at the same time, I'm all here for Kyrie Irving playing, so I don't really got no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So if I was the Brooklyn Nets personally, I would do it because yes, that money will add up over time, but you got to think about the personnel you have on your team and how much time they have left on the court. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I think $5,000 a game or whatever you said, like where it adds up, 1,000 one game, 2,000 the second game. I feel like if I was the Nets, it'd definitely be worth it because you have a very high chance at winning the championship if all three of these players are on the court at the same time. So I feel like you really have nothing else to lose. And to think about all the revenue you would earn back from all these players winning and possibly winning you a championship, I feel like you would earn a lot of that revenue back from that championship. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be all here for it if I was a Brooklyn Nets, man.
For sure, bro. I like that. I like that bet on yourself approach, man. If you
but,
win it all, it'll come back tenfold. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That's how it gotta be.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even think about you. Like you talking about this, them getting revenue back. I didn't even think about that. But let's be honest, bro. We're talking about an NBA franchise, a pro sports franchise. They got it,
They
man.
got money.
That ain't
They
nothing.
do. They do.
Hey, that ain't
out the ass. And they in New York too. So
bro. So if they try to even ask Kyrie to even pay anything on that, bro, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's crazy. That's real life.
It would be.
You're paying Kyrie. No, Kyrie's gonna pay to play. No, that doesn't make any sense. I feel like if they want to win that bad, then they'll find the money to go ahead and fork it over to the NBA, make sure Kyrie's on the floor. But honestly, I mean, it's up to the franchise and Kyrie what they decide to figure out. But me, I would do it personally because I feel like if that gives your team the best chance to win and the best chance to build chemistry throughout the season, because obviously I think they can build chemistry, but you can only do so much when you're only playing road games, when you're in and out the lineup. Coaches, Steve Nash is still a young coach, so he's still trying to figure things out too. So he's still playing around with rotation, still playing around with lineups. And sometimes I feel like he gets a little too reliant on KD at times, where KD is coming off a bad injury. Even though he's a year removed, he still had that bad injury, and he's playing like 38 minutes, 39 minutes, 40 minutes a game. I feel like that's kind of crazy for a team that's early in the season like this. I feel like they should scale it back a little bit. But with Kyrie playing, I feel like it's going to make their lineups more – it's going to gel easier. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to gel easier. And the chemistry is going to be built organically instead of just Kyrie being, oh, he's here one day, he's out the next. He's here one day. But I feel like if they can do that, then obviously I feel like they're dangerous right now. I feel like they'll probably be a team that's going to be very tough to beat come playoff time if they can find a way to get Kyrie in the lineup full time. Yeah, it'll be a problem.
That's trouble.
Very scary.
But yeah, but I'm kind of confused though. I'm kind of confused on how you can just pay to have an unvaccinated player play. If
that's what I was just saying, bro.
Yeah, bro. If it's such a big deal about somebody being unvaccinated, bro, if they pay, he can play. That doesn't make any sense.
That's what, bro. Money can change anything, bro.
Yeah, bro. Everybody's acting holier than thou, bro. Like, oh, he's not vaccinated. But nah. Hey, if you pay, you can play. Like,
Hey, that's real funny, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy how people act like, let's keep it a buck. Y'all ain't care about that vax. Y'all not really worried about that. Hey, if we can pay a little bit of bread to get them out there, take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to see this switch up. It's funny to me. It's actually funny, bro.
It really is, bro. It's insane.
Hey, bro, I gotta say real quick, I never thought I'd see the day, where the Bills are smacking the Patriots in the playoff game.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
That's very wild.
Okay.
But hey, man,
Yo.
thank y'all for tuning in to the Bucket Discussions podcast.
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure hopping on here with you guys, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all for tuning in this week. We out, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Mistrix, you are crazy.
Hey, we coming at y'all boys with another jump ball segment, man. We got a special guest in the building. 2-3. I'll let you do the intro, bro. Go ahead, take over.
Hey, we got a very, very special guest in the building. We got Ontario Roberts, aka Scrappy, man. One of the best scorers that I ever seen personally play high school basketball in Topeka, in the city. He's a dog, all-around player, man. I love his game. Hey, bro, welcome to the show, man.
Nah, it's nice to be on here.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Let's get it going. I'm gonna pop it off the first question. Bro, do you have any personal or team goals for this season? Y'all already know y'all like 8-1, 9-1. What's y'all record?
We 8-1 right now.
You got any personal goals, bro, or team goals?
For the team, most definitely win this TIT coming up. We got the TIT coming up this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're definitely trying to go over there, get that done. We're having that HP. So we're trying to get that done. Definitely a state championship too, because I know we can do it. But personally, hopefully I can win Centennial League Player of the Year. But mainly trying to get that state championship show.
Okay. That's dope, bro.
All right,
go
bro. We curious to know, bro. Where does the nickname Scrap or Scrappy come from, bro? Where'd you get it from?
Well, I used to play football when I was a kid, so it came from that. But then I started hooping, and then it just kind of became like this a nickname. Really, people don't really call me my real name. They mostly call me Scrappy, because that's kind of how I play.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, bro. I think he was a sophomore. RIP to that man, Jaheim. He was telling us about you. I didn't even know who he was, bro. I'm like, who's Scrappy? So we put up to the HP game, and we seen you out there hooping as a sophomore. I'm like, damn, dude, coach, bro. So yeah, bro. That's how I first heard of you. I was like, damn, bro, Scrappy. That's an interesting nickname, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. When did you first start hooping? Like, what age? And where did you get your confidence from, bro? Because when we watch you play basketball, bro, you're one of the most comfortable people I ever seen on the floor, bro. It don't make no sense. Like, you don't ever get rattled. Like, you just move at your own pace, bro. Where did that come from?
I started playing basketball really from as soon as I could remember. Like, just getting to the gym, playing YMCA basketball downtown Topeka, just like everybody else. But, just wanted to be better, never settling, you feel me? So it just kind of just, I don't want to say it was just like easy, but it was like, it felt right.
You feel like it came natural to you?
Yeah, I feel like it came pretty natural.
Okay.
Like I just kind of got out there. I just kind of get out there and do my thing every night. Like, I don't really think too much about the game or what's going on. So I just hoop, just hoop.
Okay.
I like it. All right, so bro, describe yourself as a ball player to someone that has never seen you before, bro. Like, describe your game.
I say like basically my nickname. I'm a scrappy player, but I'm also smooth. Like,
For sure.
I gotta work for my buckets, but I don't gotta work really hard. Like I kind of just slice through, get a bucket, and I can also pass, do it all kind of.
For sure, bro. Yeah, bro. I'll be in the crowd. Like when the shot go up, I hear somebody yell automatic. I was like, well, he is going in, bro. Every time I'm like, damn, bro, it's like that. Bro, hooping.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy from HP. Shout out to him.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro. Kind of talk to us about what it's like. I don't know if you grew up watching HP play basketball, but they have a very rich history. What was it like, or what is it like playing for a program like HP that has so many great players come through there?
It's really crazy. Like I always go through while I'm going to practice, after practice, and look at the case and just look at all the great players like Jamal, Shafi, Jamel, Danny, all them good players that came before me. Like it's really like it's really cool, especially because most of those guys want to play D1, and I'm trying to do the same. So I'm trying to follow in their footsteps.
Sure.
All right, Bo. You just hit a good accomplishment. You tapped into you now in the 1,000-point club.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel, bro? Like, what was it like making a 1,000-point club? Because that's a very exclusive club, bro.
Yeah, it felt really good, especially being in only like 5 games into my senior season. So like I scored like 120 points in like 5 games, 115 points in like 5 games to get it. But really now I'm really trying to like break the scoring record for HP. So I'm trying to, be that number 1.
That's a good goal.
Hey, that's a lot of buckets, bro. 1,000 points.
Yeah, that is a lot.
All right, bro. You've been playing basketball. I don't know, my light keep cutting off, but you've been playing basketball for a long time, bro. Who's the toughest player you ever had to guard, whether that's YMCA, high school, middle school, elementary, bro? Who's the toughest player you ever had to guard?
Truly, I probably have to say, I played a lot of good players like Levi Braun.
Oh, he's tough.
Yeah, he's definitely tough. Snyder from Emporia. But altogether, I'd still probably have to say like the guy from Wichita Southeast, Jackie Robinson. Or not said Jackie Robinson. His name's Jackie. It's Jackie something, but it's like Jackie with an R. He's really cold. He's D1 right now. Okay. Yeah, he's a bug.
All right, man, put that, bro. All right, let me see. Let me get this back up. All right, so y'all just came off a pretty tough game, man. A great matchup. We seen the tickets were sold out. Bro was like, I said, "Hey, bro, get into the game." He said, "Man, bro, all the tickets are sold out." It was a packed game, a good game. But like, describe what it's like to play in that type of environment, bro. Like, I know you never nervous. You don't look nervous on the court. So what is it like for you? It's like everything is slow mo. How that feel, bro?
Really, it's like I really live for those type of games. Like any game where it's like hyped up, there's a lot of people coming to it. We know what it's gonna be. We know what it's gonna be like that. Like I love those type of games. So it really like hypes me up. So it's kind of like it's fast paced, but to me the game does slow down a lot, so I can see everything. Like usually I know where everybody at in the crowd, but so it's kind of easy. It's kind of a good feeling.
For sure.
Okay. All right, bro. So another player on your team that we're really a big fan of, Aldridge, bro. Talk about what it's like to play with a player like that, and talk about the connection that you two have on the floor, bro. Because it seemed like y'all kind of automatic, bro. Like you don't lost from half court, bro. Like you already know where he's gonna be at, man. What's it like playing with Aldridge?
Man, it really makes everything so much easier for me, because like when I'm driving to the lane, they got to worry about him too, me throwing a lob to him or something. So I can get a lot of easier layups just from the fact that he's out there on the floor. Like his presence is just felt every time. So like, I threw about probably we're 8-9 games in. I probably threw about 12 lobs to him just off the rip, because he's always there and he always catches them. He always finishes them. He's a really good player, for sure.
Hey, bro, real quick, we got to talk about this, bro. So we was at the Manhattan game, and y'all was up by like at least 20 or 30, I believe, bro. I think it was the third or early fourth quarter, bro. And you was running down. You had a wide open layup, bro, and you stopped. You turned around. I think it was number 1 off Manhattan. I think he was kind of getting into it with some of y'all players. And you stopped and you do the lob over Bo's head, and Bo caught it, but he missed it. Why you trying to put that man in the grave like that, man?
And sometimes they kind of be getting out of line out there on the court. So we was just trying to I was just trying to get them dunked on for real. For sure.
He's trying to put Bro away. That's funny, bro.
Yeah, I was just trying to put him in.
Hey, bro, and that little spin move you did, bro, that was some KD stuff,
crazy.
bro. That was some KD stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember it, bro, but you hit like a little, I was like, whoa, bro, he's crazy.
Yeah, like that little stop spin move. Yeah, that's kind of like my signature move a little bit. I kind of hit that.
You be working on that, bro, or is that just something that you just be playing around with?
For real, like I just start doing it. Like I never really I just started doing it because it was natural. Like because they cut me off one way, so I had to spin back the other way, get a layup.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy,
yeah, bro. You got some real good touch around the rim, bro. Like I'd be like, did he really just finish that 3 defenders up and under layup? I'm like, bro, he got some good touch. But what's the move for the future, bro? What's your future plans? Like, you got any interest in colleges? Like, what different colleges you tapped in with?
Yeah, I got interest. I've been talking to a lot of colleges and stuff. I ain't got no offer yet, but I've been talking to a lot of colleges. Just mainly I'm trying to find somewhere that really wants me so I can go there, you know, play. Keep going. Just keep going.
Sure, bro.
Hey, bro, the offers is coming, bro. Just wait on it. All right, bro. Last but not least, you were a great guest, man. We appreciate you coming on here with us. Who is somebody that we should have on the show next? Whether that's a hooper or somebody that's doing something just good with sports. Who should we have on the show next, bro? And whoever you answer, you have to help us with that answer, man.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely Elijah Brooks, because we just played against him at Pico West.
Okay.
Or Bo too. You could definitely get him on the show. I know he'll definitely come on.
Okay. Got that, bro.
Either one of those guys, I'm here for you guys.
Got that, bro. Good looks,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right. Appreciate you coming on the show. One of the greatest scorers in Topeka High School hoops history, man. So appreciate you coming on here.
No problem.
Thank you, bro. Salute, man. Keep grinding.